Okay, hi, this is Lauren. So we're gonna show you what you need to measure and how you need to measure. So she's gonna raise her arms up. I'm gonna take my measuring tape and I'm gonna put it on the part of her chest, and then she's gonna put our arms down, okay? Just across the very center of the chest, the biggest part of the chest. Then we're gonna ask her to take a breath in, as much as she would breathe in for a whole note. And then we're gonna ask her to breathe out. We're gonna kind of find the difference in between those. So for Lauren, it's gonna be 29.5, okay? And then if you're a female, keep in mind what undergarments you're gonna be wearing. Some would make you need more space and some would make you need less space. So for Lauren, you would be wearing what you're wearing right now, correct? So the 29.5 would be true to her size. So from there, we're gonna ask her to raise her arms up again. That's the first measurement. That's your bust. The second measurement is gonna be the waist. It's gonna be the smallest part of the waist. So she's gonna put her arms down again, and she's gonna breathe in, and then she's gonna breathe out. And we need to make sure that we have at least 3 fingers. You don't want it to be like super, super tight or super, super loose. You wanna make sure that there's just enough room in there, so if you wanna take a breath, you can. So for Lauren, it's gonna be about 24.5, okay? That's the second measurement, that is your waist. From here, she's gonna raise her arms up. She's gonna turn to the side so you can see. And it's gonna go on the outside of your butt, the furthest part that sticks out. And then I'm gonna come around the very front, the flat part of her hip. I'm gonna measure right there. I'm gonna keep a couple fingers inside so that it's not too tight. And that's gonna be your hip measurement. Make sure that you don't do it where your butt would go, because you have to make sure that this part of the measuring tape gets over the largest part of your hips, okay? So that's the third measurement. So we did the bust, waist, hips, and then we're also gonna ask you how tall you are. So how tall are you, Lauren?
I'm 5 foot.
5 foot? Okay, so she's 5 foot. So those are the 4 measurements that we need. Bust, waist, hips, and height. Yay, Lauren.